people, welcome to a video for a design team project for Lavish Laces on Etsy. That store is owned by Gisela, and I'm very excited to share some projects using her beautiful laces, trims, flowers, and other items. So let me start. Where am I going to start? Let me start with traditional. This is my first card, and as you can see, it's a Magnolia Tilda, and I decided to use the little girl with the balloon. And she's not a traditional Christmas Tilda, but I really liked her and thought she looked really cute on this card. This right here is actually a tag I had purchased off of Etsy, and it went really well with this paper collection that I got. I think it's Studio Light, I think. And this kind of a vintage looking lace in the background is from Gisela's store, as is this trim up here, which I really love using that trim, and down at the bottom. And then this vintage trim all the way around the edge of the card. So I figured with these darker, kind of darker red and green, I wanted to go with like more vintage look. Gisela also carries Wild Orchid Craft flowers, and these two flowers were in my design team package, and the leaves as well. This is one from my stash, but is also Wild Orchid Craft. And then I added some berries into my flower cluster. Of course, it says Christmas greetings. And then it pops up here on this pretty red sparkly bow that Gisela carries a variety of colors of these bows in her store. And then a place for you to write your sentiment. So that's card number 1. All right, let's go with... This is card number 2, and I think this is Kaiser Craft paper from the latest Christmas collection they came out with. Very pretty. And on this card, this pink ruffled trim is all the way around the edge of my card. And somebody asked me once how I cover up the back. I don't. This is how the back looks. So, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It actually just looks like a border around the edge of the card. So that's how that looks. This is a sentiment from the collection. I just popped it up. This is a beautiful pink trim, a very kind of a vintagey looking pink. I really love it. And I layered that. And then I have different layers of snowflakes throughout the card, and then I got the Wild Orchid Craft flowers also from Gisela's Lavish Laces on Etsy, and I just layered a flower on each one. I have smaller Wild Orchid Craft flowers on the smaller snowflakes, and a little tiny bit larger on this one. And then of course my sweet little Tilda, and then it pops up on some flat back pearl trim that I got also at Lavish Laces, and then a nice area to write your handwritten sentiment. So that's card number 2. Card number 3. I love this one. And again, I wanted to use a non-traditional Magnolia Tilda, and pick this one that's probably more geared towards birthdays, but I thought it was really cute. Sentiment says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. A couple of blings from the DIY boutique supply. On this card, I used 2 different laces on the border from Lavish Laces. So there's a small little white lace, and then this pink lace, which actually is like a double, and you can cut it down the middle so you can get more mileage out of it. This lace here is also from Lavish Laces, and of course the rosettes. And what I did with the rosettes was I added my Wild Orchid Craft flower also from Lavish Laces, and I layered it on top of the white rosettes that you get at Lavish Laces, and then I tucked in these little frosty sprays to give it a winter look. And then this is also Kaiser Craft paper. This pops up on some pearl trim I had in my stash. I used some glitter paper on this card, as you can see, and that is card number 3. All right, card number 4. Is this card, and I'm not a real gold person, but I really love the pink and the gold in the Kaiser Craft new paper collection. So I used this very pretty pink, kind of vintagey looking pink lace on this card in the background, again with the pink border trim, and it's a different one that I used on this card and the one I used here. So there's several different kinds. I used a metallic pink in the background to kind of accent the gold, so you can see how that glimmers. Super sweet little Tilda. She is like one of my favorite Christmas Tildas. Love her. Another one of these bows. Like I said, Gisela has a variety of colors that she carries with these bows. And it's really nice to have them on hand because, you know, it's kind of a pain to have to die cut one and, you know, get it to form and glue and everything else. So I really like having those. More flowers from her store. I added some berry clusters. I had this flat back gold trim in my stash, so I bordered my whole oval. And then Believe in the Magic of Christmas comes from the collection. I just fussy cut it out. And this card pops up on this little teeny gold pearls that I had in my stash, and then another nice area to write your personal message. So let me pull back. If you're new to my channel, I always like to show all the cards together and to get you to tell me which one is your favorite. And if you want to tell me why, it's even more fun. So someone did ask me, one of the questions I was asked last was, what size cards are these? And this set of cards are all 6 by 6. And when I say 6 by 6, I'm talking where the cardstock, you know, to the cardstock. When you add in your laces and stuff, of course, they become bigger. But my bases are 6 by 6. And that way you can get one card made out of a 6 by 6 piece, a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. You cut it in half, and then you cut one of those pieces in half. So you make your easel, this piece, and it comes up and folds over. So you have your 6 by 12, you score it at 6 and 9, fold it, and that becomes your easel. And then your 6 by 6 piece is your actual piece that goes on your easel. And then you have one 6 by 6 piece left over that if you want to make die cuts with, or like you want to trim out an image with it, you still have one 6 by 6 piece left. Hope that makes sense. I should probably do a video on that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know which one you enjoyed the most. I hope it inspired you to get started on your Christmas cards. I do sell all my cards on eBay, so I will always link them in the description box down below if you'd like to purchase one of these cards. Thanks for watching. Head over to Lavish Laces and get yourself some crafty goodness. Super great prices, very fast, and reasonable shipping. Take care. Thanks for watching.